Wake up, Wilmington. How is everybody today? We're going to do things a little different today. We're not going to do any news right away other than just tell you the weather. It's cold and rainy. This is more like Seattle now. We'll just pretend you're in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Or London.
Because it rains all
that's
the
true.
freaking time now.
Yeah. I choose London.
We got Rick Morton down there.
That weather pattern is still counterclockwise.
It is. I noticed it today. We're going to have a weather guy, I think, on Thursday. So we're going
It's a government conspiracy.
to clock him on that.
Well, don't worry, Charlie. You only have to be right 50% of the time. Still got a job, so.
That's right. Partly cloudy.
Yeah.
Partly cloudy. Chance of rain. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hey, just so everybody knows, he is real. He is in the flesh. He's not AI.
That's right.
He's
In the
back.
house.
Yeah.
And we love him to death. And I'm just going to kind of just make my little brief statement. Well, he told me about everything that happened. And it ought to make you mad, folks, because I tell you what, thousands of dollars were spent in his deal for something that could have been handled on literally a 5-minute Zoom meeting. 5-minute Zoom meeting, which they do all the time with courts. It could
It
have
was
been
a
handled.
Zoom meeting down there.
It was a Zoom meeting down there.
It was literally a Zoom call.
5-minute
Zoom court.
5-minute Zoom meeting, and they take away 25 days of this guy's life. I told him, I said, I'd sue. He says, I can't. I said, I don't care. I'd still sue. Because that is so wrong. And people, those of you like to throw stones, be careful. There's a little verse in the Bible about that, you know. You know, those without sin cast the first stone, and nobody did it, because we all have done things that we're not proud of.
Yeah.
All of us. And
Just because you didn't get caught doesn't mean you didn't do anything
God
wrong.
knows.
Yeah.
God knows. So that's why you repent. And might as well just say this too while we're on a little religious thing here. You not only have to be saved, but you have to be sanctified. Just don't go to church and say, oh, I got my get out of jail free card, I'm saved now. No, that's not the way it works. Some religions, that's the way they think it works. That's not the way it works. You still got to live your life in a certain
Charlie
manner.
still handles snakes.
And I do not handle snakes, and I'm guilty as anybody else. I'll tell you that right away. I am not. No, there's only one person, perfect person. There's Jesus, and that was it. So the rest of us aren't. We all fail in comparison. So before you throw any stones or say anything, just reflect on your own life. If I had a pastor one time, he had a great sermon. He said, think if everybody went around.
The second profession.
Yes.
Think if everybody went around with those little bubble boxes above their head with their thoughts.
Bubble boxes.
You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I
Like
what you're talking-
cartoons.
Yeah.
Like cartoons. You have bubble boxes above your head. We'd all be in trouble.
Yeah, we'd be in trouble.
We'd all be like, oh,
Yeah,
brother, I can't believe I thought that.
Encourage him.
I want to add something to what
that's
Charlie
true.
said.
Go ahead.
I'm going to add something to what Charlie said. So the main thing that hurt the most was when people, and social media used to be a lot more amazing than it is, but when people use platforms like social media to feed the rumor mill or just put stuff out there because they have nothing better to do without fully factual information, without going to the source, without knowing what they're, just because you can go get records online doesn't mean you really know the context of the story. People don't think about what they're doing that impact other people, like my children.
Right.
That's what I told Charlie hurt the most. My children dealt with issues at school, bullying, people making comments, like rumors that were just stuff that was off the wall. My kids suffered because a couple people thought that they would, within 20 minutes of me being gone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just start blasting all this stuff online. Be careful what you put out there, man.
No, you got a great family because your wife
Oh, yeah.
picked right up.
She
where
did.
She was here and I was here
Yeah.
that night. She did a great job.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing is, man, just, focus on the positive stuff, man. Just why, it's funny to me.
if you watch the show here yesterday, I
Yesterday.
talked about my list.
Oh, you got a list?
If I'm ever terminal, watch out.
Definitely.
Watch out.
You know,
I've got my list.
He's jumping at the wants to get arrested.
No, there's trouble.
It's
Yeah.
called digital threats, Charlie.
No, it's not digital. I'm not
yeah,
I'm
yes,
not
you could.
mentioning any names.
Yeah. He's just got to just know he has a list.
If you
But you can
feel-
get in
you
trouble
feel-
if you just say you got a list. You can get in trouble.
It's in his head.
Yeah.
It's not on paper, right? You're
It's
smart.
not.
Yeah.
It's not on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would improve ratings if
got-
he got arrested like live on the
Oh,
air.
yeah.
Oh. Hey, what do they say? Any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah.
I mean, I will admit, when I came back, I looked at the analytics on my social media and I went, oh my gosh. I had so many friends requests. My wife, when I was away, was like, I just keep getting so many friends. And you know, it's funny because y'all are just addicted to negative, bad stuff.
Matt Beamer, it is a very short list.
My engagement, my analytics went through the moon on Facebook. So thank you to the people.
Matt Beamer,
Take me off the.
Matt Beamer, you would never be on the list. And there's only a couple, and they're to be honest with
Only
you,
a couple.
the people on the list probably are too stupid to know it. I'll just be honest.
Well, that helps you sneak up on him better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one, a gun wouldn't handle it. I'm thinking more, what is this rocket
Oh,
launcher?
Oh, gee.
Like an RPG, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Well, what does, yeah. I'll tell you what, two things I hate in this world are thieves and liars.
Yeah.
We went from Reverend Hargrave
Yes.
to a serial killer.
I have a list and an RPG. Get
Yes.
ready.
Hey.
It's just a joke. He doesn't have that.
If you go
That we
to-
don't know of.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's who Jesus was. He had murderers on his list.
Yeah.
He had
sir.
all kinds of people
Morning,
on his
Joe.
list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He didn't just deal with the goody goodies.
that's right.
He got the guys in there to get something done, by golly, and that's what we're going to do. All right, enough of that. So,
I'm still on probation. I am not going to do that with him. No RPGs. I got no guns.
We'll keep you on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
remember,
We probably should have put you down.
I don't
here
have a
bes-
list.
Probably should have put
We're
you down here
hoping
by
that-
me and kept you away from Charlie.
the rear view mirror is only this big. Windshield's
We're
that
hoping
big.
that there's no guilt by
We're
association.
looking
Yeah.
ahead.
He said that to me many times. The rearview mirror.
rear
is
view
small.
mirrors are small.
Now, he's getting his old material out.
Yeah,
He ain't even got his notebook open. This is just.
yeah,
He is freestyling. It's
Hey.
fantastic.
yeah. He's off the
Well,
cuff this morning, buddy.
I tell you what, no offense, not saying you're not worth the thousands of the dollars they spent on you for this trip.
No, that was
But
no.
that's
I'm
bullcrap.
not. It's stupid. Yeah,
That's,
a lot of
that's
waste.
our money
Well,
being
they
thrown
talk.
away.
Yeah, they talk about waste, and they.
I mean, and this is the problem. You got a person who's had perfect probation for 10 years. That, like, the judge was even blown away. Even the lawyer in Florida that I had was like, wait, you've never had a violation in 10 years? I'm like, no, I don't. I committed one crime in my life 13 years ago. Fortunately, I'm still dealing with it. I would have drove myself to Florida. If they'd have said, hey, you need to come down here. Instead, they said, hey, come sign some papers to get off probation. And then they stuffed me in a van. No. It would have been even cooler if they'd have put a hood over my head. Then I would have felt. Then I would have felt really.
Yeah.
I felt like
Now you're
I felt
in
like I was like some all-time like
Now
a
you're
Red
in-
Reddington off
Yeah.
Blacklist. I'm
Now
like,
you're
what am I
now
like?
you're in 24.
Yeah.
24 lane with Keithler.
Yeah. I'm like, what is happening? Is this real world?
Those cookies.
I am eating them cookies. I tell you, you missed out, CT. Now I was going somewhere and I lost it.
Yeah.
Where was I going? The cookie comment. got
cookie-
me.
Cookies
Yeah.
got look. Good job, CT.
Yes.
He went straight to cookies.
I'll have to think about what it was, but it was important too.
I've got 2 for the road, and I'm gonna eat 1 here.
There you go.
Well, how could it have been important if you don't remember what it is, Charlie?
Well, it was.
What's up, Sean Paul? What's up, Debbie Miner?
It was more important.
I'm good.
than
I
Clinton
got-
to me.
Probably 2 or 3 more dozen of those at home.
Oh wow, those are good.
Well,
Your
you're
wife
not
made
touching my
those?
one now.
Excuse me?
Your wife made those?
Yeah, Steph
oh
made
my
them,
gosh,
yeah.
Stephanie, thank you. Those are wow.
Great.
They are
Oh, yeah, that's
excellent,
Wow.
as always. Oh my! I tell you, what did I tell
He
you?
was going to take home with him.
So what else is on your
No, I
mind?
kept 2 that I'm taking home and grabbed.
So what else is on your mind there, Charlie?
Nothing. Clinton's on my mind.
Get it all cleared off now, Charlie.
No,
Now
there's
it's,
one,
now it's
one-
going. Now
one
it's,
thing I forgot.
Oh,
I
there you
need
go.
to say, but I'll remember it. When I remember it, I'll chime in. But Clinton, let's talk. Okay, we
Yeah.
got.
it's the Clinton Becker hour.
Oh man.
He is back selling cars. Not a manager anymore. Selling cars. He's selling burgers. Now, is it true you only have an OnlyFans now too? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, we were talking about that the other day. About foot, about the people do OnlyFans with their feet.
Feet, right?
Yeah, we're into like a jailbird edition, right? Like, OnlyFans for cons or something.
I hate to say it, but you'd probably make money doing that.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to me that people make by just posting their feet, doing
I
weird
have
stuff.
former students making thousands of dollars a month
It's crazy.
doing that.
It's crazy.
I threaten to, but I'm not that svelte.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's something out there for
A
everybody.
lot about those people over these.
There's something out there for we had a unique bunch.
Yeah.
Mark Weldy's watching. If you didn't
Yeah.
see Mark Weldy's car, I got a great video of
that-
Mark Weldy's car.
Is that a picture of it right
this weekend.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing looks
67 Cougar. And honest to God,
color.
the meats on that thing in the back
Morning Sean Pool.
are about right here.
Yeah.
Really?
His tires, Jerry, on the back of that
I
thing.
saw that
gosh.
picture.
Yeah, Sean Poole, when you come, I know you played your single in
Cookie
here, but you need to come back again. Oh, you never had good
Cookie
cookies until you
Monster.
ate these. There's Leonard Scholler, Leonard's Auto Repair, Sabino. There you go.
Cookie Monster. But yeah, I'm back in sales.
So you're back in sales.
Which if you swing into the dealership, say hello to PJ. PJ is the new sales manager. I feel bad because PJ's first day was
day you
April
left.
7th.
No.
And it was a great day meeting PJ. You know, I was part of that hiring process to find my replacement. PJ's a great guy. He's going to be a great addition. Lives an hour away, makes the trip. April 8th was PJ's second day. Now, if you remember, I talked about on Facebook that I was transitioning and training and teaching PJ the ways of Wilmington
Then you
Auto Center and what I
decided to take a
did.
Florida vacation.
And at 9:30 in the morning on April 8th, I never came back.
Oh,
So his first 2 weeks before he went on a pre-scheduled vacation was, So shout out to him and Eric for holding it down while I was gone on my little, mini trip.
I know you like Florida, but man.
Oh, I hate.
there's easier
Yeah, I
ways
used to like
get there
Florida.
than that.
I tell people I hate Florida, but really the hate is because I did it.
That's where it
Ruined it
was.
for myself. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Florida's not my thing, man. It's yeah.
Well, we're still doing food truck rallies,
Yeah,
although you
yeah.
lost your page.
Yeah, people are awesome. Yeah, somebody got it taken away from me.
How do they do that?
I don't know, vindictive, spam, scam. They claimed it was used for, anyways. They got it shut down, completely taken and dismembered by Facebook from me.
My Instagram.
I noticed it
got all
right a
screwed
couple
up
days
one
before I
time.
left. I posted like, "What the heck? Where it's gone? It is just literally, it is gone." And then I went on my mini vacation, and when I got back, so I made a video Sunday before the Cavs game that I'm just gonna, and I didn't get a chance to do it.
You're just going to do
This
it on
week
your
on my personal page, I'll have all the food truck rally events on there. They'll be labeled as Wilmington Food Truck Rallies May or whatever. We're just gonna do it there because somebody somehow got it flagged and completely shut down. So whoever did that, thanks, great job.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, Sean, we need to talk about maybe having you do something with my dealership.
There you go.
Maybe even a food truck rally, Sean. Shoot me a message. But yeah, so well, we can have you and the DJ, He's not going to play the whole time, right?
I'm just messing with you.
I know. But yeah, so the food truck rally page, but we're still doing the food truck rallies. April, my wife, as Rick said, my wife did a great job. She kept the autism event happen, which was one of the harder things to deal with that I couldn't be there physically. The first food truck rally in April, we canceled. The storms coming in. We had food trucks said, yeah, we're not going to risk it. And
Right,
so
yeah.
May will be the kickoff month. So I'll get those events created, but it's the fourth Friday of every month. This month should be the fourth Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The 23rd, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Wilmington Dove Church. We've got a huge lineup, great food truck. So that'll be the fourth Friday of every month with a couple exceptions. And then a couple months we'll have 2 food truck rallies, which has his DJ service.
I'll be there. Yeah, that's why I'm giving you this. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're still doing that.
That's why it's a huge lineup because I'm there.
That's right. They said if the Charlie's not coming back, we're not coming. That's what they told me.
Yeah, right.
It
Yeah.
literally means huge.
I do. I do.
But yeah, I'm excited for the food truck rallies. I'm excited to be back in sales. I'm excited to be home. Like I've said on my Facebook, for those that continue to support me, a lot of you, even in some of the pages I've shared stuff in since I've been back about setting appointments at the dealership when ignorant people got on there posting dumb stuff. A lot of you have just went right at them, and I appreciate that. You don't need to do it, but I appreciate those of you that know me,
I didn't say
Speaking
anything
truth.
because a lot of times when people do stupid stuff like that, they're making their own butt of themselves.
Well, yeah, and that's what a lot of people that are commenting back were like, "You idiot." Like the people that are talking about, like, did you know he's a criminal, he's a con man, and people are like, "Idiot, he's been talking about this for over a decade on
Yeah.
social media." Like,
Where'd you
we
come
already
from?
know. We already know.
Yeah.
Some people don't do.
No, some people don't, and that's what and that's what makes it. Again, when you share stuff, and I get it. Some people maybe think they're doing something good. Just have factual information.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Know what they're talking
if you see Charlie pulled over on the side of the road, don't get on Facebook and be like, he looked like he was wobbling. He got pulled over for a DUI.
Drunk on coffee, baby.
He might have been driving too slow and just lost his balance. But people are so
probably what it
quick
was.
they take a little bit of information
And blow it up.
and they go, ooh, I know. And
Ask Jerry
that's
about
like-
his wreck.
Yeah, Jerry.
oh, Jerry,
Yeah, the morning that I got hit.
I knew he was gonna
I want to hear about this. I don't know about
I'm
this.
talking about State Patrol.
State patrolman rear-ended me out here at David's Drive.
Well, that sucks.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And he radioed in that he'd been in an accident and didn't tell him how bad it was.
They cuffed Jerry and
And there
everything
was
else.
no.
Oh, I was like, oh my god.
There
Morning,
was,
Kevin.
There was like 5 or 6 cruisers there. All their
Oh, so
lights
everybody
on.
driving by is like,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looked like a drug bust. I swear it did.
Jerry's just.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when you said they cuffed him, I was like, oh man, that's.
No, they kept telling. They kept
Did
telling.
you good?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't bad. It split the backbone. It wasn't near as bad as what I did to it.
They did find a baggie of little blue pills for me, Jerry.
Yeah.
No
Hell,
comment.
they don't even work anymore.
Jerry says the same thing.
No kidding.
They've got all kinds of new variations of that stuff for you guys.
Red one now.
I don't know.
The
I'm better
gummies.
without it. All right.
I need to find a reason to need it in the first place.
Ladies,
He's that's why we have half the viewership. They all want to date Jerry. Chris Robinson. Right now, if you
my
want to cut
God.
out at 9, I'll let you cut out 9 since you he may need to get back to the dealership too. So don't be not showing up. I gave him the eyes yesterday. When I drove by. I was like, I see you.
what's up, Brandy? Brandy's another amazing person, man. Friday, I got back from Tampa Friday at like 10 in the morning. So when we finally got home with Willow, and the food truck was scheduled at the Christian Academy, which was me scheduled to be off work. It was one great job I did while Clinton was my kid. Yeah. So let's detour. If you know my wife, she is mouthy. She will speak her mind. She holds grudges. She's opinionated. Yeah, I mean that's just
My
who
kind
she is.
of girl.
And buddy, I am impressed. Like she did a good job of only telling me some stuff. I only knew people were already
Now,
going stupid on Facebook because some of the correction officers in Wilmington let me know,
I am going to say this.
which I didn't need to know.
I
but-
did throw out the hand of helping to Rose.
Yeah,
She said she
appreciate
had
it.
all covered. But
I
Rose
have to read the rest of this. on
Rose
Sean.
realized that you'll have to I got it right there if you want. I haven't read it all yet.
What'd that one say?
I haven't read it. But Rose, I would have helped you as much as you wanted. So keep that in mind if he ever
Because he thought you were
goes there.
I see that. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What's it say?
I thought you were cocky, but never thought you was bad guy talking about Stone.
Seymour.
Yeah, who is it said that?
Sean Leisure?
Yeah, Sean. I mean, it's a fine line between cocky and confident. I try as I get older and wiser to just be confident. But yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's
Well, there's a thin line because we do want to self-promote, but we don't want to,
yeah, I mean, it's marketing. I mean, 2019, I said I'm going to use social media. My kids always joke that they just got Facebook recently. My older, like Lexi was 16. Facebook's where all the old people are, and I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
where all the people are with money. So I utilized it for marketing and for, building my business, which got me to be able to sell 60 cars a month in Wilmington and serve my community, and used it to give back. But yeah, I appreciate that feedback, and I appreciate your response is great. You literally said it. I don't know you. Right, and that's where I think a lot of people, and I've said this a million times, quit basing your opinion on someone because of someone else's opinion.
yeah, or what somebody.
Like Jerry no, don't take this the wrong way. He may go tell somebody, I don't like Clinton, he sucks. But he got that because Rick didn't like me, and because he heard somebody was annoyed that I posted
Right.
stuff, and it's like this whole chain reaction of just stupid. Get back to where we make a decision about somebody because we know him. Like Charlie, I can speak about Charlie. Charlie was my music teacher. I've known him a long time.
And his landlord.
Charlie and my landlord. I believe Charlie, all these guys I know pretty well, to be a good person. if I need something, Charlie will be there, but he'll also hold me accountable to follow through, like when I want to cancel coming today. But I mean, make your decisions based off of actually knowing
Well, that's
somebody.
because your brother did it to me twice last week. So
Yeah.
I was like, no. But like,
But yeah, I mean,
An
I
hour
appreciate
is
that
fine today.
comment. I appreciate that comment, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's, I want to go through life being the best person I possibly can be. And I think I may have told Charlie, but I've come to the realization that little bit of time away made me realize that 1%, 2%, I don't care. Keep chattering. You're just pushing more traffic my way on social media. So thank you.
Friday should be fine, Sean Poole. Friday should be fine.
He'll be here Friday.
Yeah. All right. So we're still looking in the rearview mirror. What's ahead? We got the food truck rally you briefly mentioned. You're still running the food truck.
Yeah.
Through your
yeah.
daughter and
Yeah, Josiah and Zoe are kicking butt. They do a good job. They'll be out at Dove today, 11 to 7. Hopefully the rain doesn't kill us too much. Go support them. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing is the food truck is still, we've got this week we're at Dove Tuesday and all day Tuesday, Thursday, lunch Wednesday, Xenia Brewing Wednesday evening. Friday we're doing, Adam Pearson. Adam Pearson, good friend of mine, customer, grown up, known Adam forever. His wife just recently bought a car right before I left, and he's a maintenance manager, head of maintenance at Xenia Trails Apartments in Xenia. Mm-hmm. Big, really nice apartment. I mean, it's like 300 some units, nice pool place. And we're going to go out throughout the summer and serve, but this Friday we're going to be there in Xenia 5 to 7. And then Saturday we're going to be doing the Special Olympics. Good friend Latasha Ruddle messaged me, and we get to serve the food for the Clinton County Special Olympics Track and Field Day, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday the 17th. So,
Sounds
that'll
like
be
fun.
at the high school field.
everybody bow.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Your cookies are
Everybody bow. Stephanie Morton is
so
on.
good, Stephanie. Thank you.
I'm already through number 2.
Yeah,
He's
clearing
already
them out.
He'll have.
cookies.
Oh, I thought you meant in your.
Rick,
He's clearing
Rick
them
just
out.
goes right to the foxhole every time.
Yeah.
man.
Right to the
He's got 2 down that.
That's all I'm worried about, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's the glory hole, we know. Okay. All right.
Lord. Here we go.
Here we go.
So,
Yeah. So the
Now-
food truck's still good. Follow us. I did make a post and I took it down because people were getting confused. Our Facebook page is not going anywhere. We did get rid of our website, BeckersSmashtasticBurgers.com. It wasn't worth the money every month. We're not a restaurant. We're not really booking since I'm not full time in the food truck anymore. We're not really booking as many for a year and a
Private
half. We
gigs.
did so many. We were all over the place, traveling an hour and a half away nonstop, running 5-6 days a week. So I got rid of the website because it was like nobody really buys the merchandise. No big deal. It was just there for the fun of it. So everything is Facebook. Facebook is where it's at. Each day I'll share a link. You can still pre-order. If you go to our Facebook page, there's a pre-order link always in like the description or whatever the about me thing is. So it'll literally say a pre-order
blue.
link. Oh, I need to get rid
The
of the
blue
website.
writing, right?
Yeah. So you can pre-order there, but every day if we're going to be somewhere, I'll share it. You can pre-order it. If we're in Wilmington, we have DoorDash. We don't do DoorDash anywhere else because if I change the address, DoorDash gets wonky and then I lose DoorDash for like 2 days. So
I can't believe all the people with DoorDash.
we do tons of business on DoorDash.
There was
It's convenience, right? They'll pay more for convenience.
Well, we were checking out the Highland County website, and some guy thanked his DoorDash driver for bringing him Long John Silver's.
I love Long
And we're
John.
trying to
He
figure.
is going to be on the show next week, right?
I
Next
love
Friday.
Long John
Well,
Silver's.
the thing is, he brought Long John Silver's from Eastgate to Hillsboro.
Really?
Yeah, and he had
That's impressive.
a special container he plugged into his cigarette lighter to keep the food warm.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like,
Turning into a
can you?
coffee shop, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I hate to see that. Bill
I
for-
love Long John
Yeah.
Silver's.
Yeah, I mean now I think there's one in Shell Coffee maybe, but that's about it anymore.
I really want Long John Silver's now.
CT, Facebook free, that's true. Cheyenne, no, he is not taking over Marty Bogart's restaurant.
Who, me? No.
No.
I know what's happening with that though. Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, no, I'm not. I still have.
Rumor has it he just opened a food truck down in Tampa.
Hey, listen, if they could let me get that into the jail, I'd make a ton of money. All that commissary those guys get, people sending them money all the time. If they'd let me park that in the middle and serve the inmates.
Oh yeah.
Because Tampa's jails are
Probably get consumer
huge, buddy. Yeah, no, that's not. I don't think a restaurant. I mean, listen, I would love to have a restaurant. I've said it a million times. I love being in the food truck. I do miss being in the food truck. The food truck, that small 16-foot box, killed me. I've got arthritis. I just couldn't. It was just not. And
You're too young
sole
for
supporter
that.
for my family. I can't. So it just wasn't working. But I would, I mean, down the road in the future, who knows? There's,
Vicky
who
Kendall,
knows?
how are you?
Morning. Yeah, but right now I'm back in sales. I'm that's my.
That's what you like.
Yeah, it's what I
you
like. It's
enjoy.
what I'm good at. Still got a lot of people that want me to sell them cars. So, I'm hoping to, get back to where I was, maybe better, bigger.
I'll see you in 2 or 3 years, probably.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure to sell you a car that's not
I need
as reliable.
I need some
Less
cheese
upgrade.
curds, Chris Robinson.
There you go,
says
11 to 7 today. We are going to be doing, so we tested out, Rose did this while I was gone, and I don't know if they tested it out for people or just themselves. Deep fried cauliflower. If you've had our cheese curds, we have some magical secret seasoning that
Oh, yeah, those
people
things
lose
are
their
the
mind.
bomb, yeah.
So they put that special seasoning on some deep fried cauliflower. My sister-in-law, Teresa, they said it was better than the cheese curds.
Well, you
Ooh.
should have.
Yeah, so we're
Anything
gonna
deep
do.
fried is good.
Yeah, I'm working on some things. I may get rid of deep fried mushrooms and replace it with cauliflower. There's some ideas that I've had to limit some stuff or to take those non-top performers. But we're gonna bring back our specialty smasher of the week. There for 1.5 years, 2 years, every week we had the butter burger, the Chipotle smasher, the Philly cheese, the Philly smasher, and then we did the fajita smasher. And every week we had one of those as a specialty. We're gonna go back to doing that.
Goat?
Sales good. Yeah, Rose loves to. Yeah.
Sales good.
Yep. That was those were all the hashtags she used back in the
He's
day.
one of those goats when he gets scared, he falls
Oh
over.
yeah, or the ones that squeal real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where you use the lube.
that's
Goat
right.
lube.
That's right.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. As I've said,
Missed that.
oh yeah, I can only
man.
imagine.
Chris Robinson can experience
Only-
some goat lube
Oh,
on Thursday.
my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm down for the goat lube.
We got
No.
a guy from Family Farm and Home comes in every Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Travis
Yeah, I know
Smith's
Trap.
father,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And he has goat lube occasionally.
It sounds like a
All right, now,
amazing thing to have.
there's something you should think about. Something you should think about is having a vegetarian offering.
So we tried it in the past.
Well, no, you got the cauliflower.
Well, oh yeah.
And-
For the deep fried. Yeah.
Well, I
And
used to-
mushrooms are.
Yeah, So here's what you do. I had a friend. His name was Bob Booman, straight as the ace of spades. I mean, but he had this food truck years ago, and we're talking like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And all he sold was deep fried vegetables.
That was it. Yeah.
They called him Reggie the Veggie,
Reggie the Veggie.
and he acted like it. Yeah, I'm Reggie the Veggie. Even though he was straight as the ace of spades. Bob Booman. But he had to know Bob Booman. Bob Booman was nuts. So, but yeah, I mean, think about it. Get some throw together a little fried vegetables.
Yeah.
I knew Tilly Henline would love you.
A little bit of
Okay.
ranch dressing. Charlie, you missed the last.
Two breaks. Yeah.
Two
No, we're getting ready for the second break. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Then we're having too much fun, Rick. We'll be
Goat
back in
lube
just
and
a
all.
minute.
Yeah, goat lube, yeah.
That's right.
Sounds so horrible. So I want to Google it, but
Are
I'm
animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
As well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Get personal.
Personal.
Let's get personal. Personal. Sundays, fun days. Come and join your host, Sarah. Play me like a piccolo fife. And Dr.
Are we on?
And Dr. Hot Dog. Yes, we are on. Dr.
We're
Hot
live.
Dog.
He says, please.
Jeffrey Showslayer. They'll be your hosts Sundays, 5 days. Come check them out. Do you feel better? That doesn't sound very good.
Just crack it in the back.
Did you get any on the floor?
No, the lid on there.
That's something I was thinking. Anyhow,
Anywho,
so what kind of car deals we got right now?
And we got all kinds. Used cars again. I mean, I'd say.
How
80
is
plus.
the winter rat lot? Winter rat lot?
I mean,
going good?
I haven't messed with it much. Last week, my first week back, I didn't sell any winter rat / value lot cars. We've got a lot. We've still got a lot of cars that are those lower price point, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grand. You know, a lot of under 9 grand cars. Again, those are. I drove one home last night. You know, drive and make sure everything's good. 2015 Chrysler 200, 104,000 miles for 10 grand. I mean, runs great, leather. It's a nice car. 100% as is. Chrysler 200. 100% as is. We don't service it. We don't do anything to it. That's why we sell it so cheap. Or cheaper, I guess, based off the world we're in now.
Oh, yeah.
But we have hundreds of used vehicles. You
guys change the oil and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, we'll probably change the oil, but that's about it. Basically, it's that same principle that was over in Southridge for forever, right?
Right.
But we've got a ton of inventory, a lot of cars that are obviously fully serviced. You know, it's one thing at Wilmington Auto, we've got fully serviced technicians. We go over every vehicle. We try to do our best to check them out. So we've got a lot of options that are fully serviced. Some have manufacturer's warranty still. Some have a warranty through the dealership if the manufacturer's warranty is expired. And I would probably say 80+% of our cars, maybe a higher percentage, are under retail value. They're under the book values. They're priced very competitive to the market. I sold a couple of the vehicles I sold this past week. You know, one was $3,200 below JD Power, which is your retail value. I sold one that was, we were over $2 grand below the market. You know, other people are priced here, we're here. So our used inventory, we always try to just take care of people, do the right thing. New cars, we've got a lot of good deals through the manufacturer. Right now, they've got employee pricing, true employee pricing on almost all new cars. You know, I had somebody the other day go, "Oh, it's not really employee pricing." I said, "No, it is like on the invoice, really employee pricing. What people in Detroit get."
Dodge Chrysler's not doing a very good job of letting people know that.
No,
I know Ford has employee.
Yeah, so we are
they're
doing.
pushing it hard on television.
Not getting on you. I'm just saying
No. Yeah, we are doing true employee pricing. Plus, the benefit is they're letting us combine rebates now. So I sold a Gladiator, amazing lady. I don't know if Candy will see this. I had the honor of meeting Candy. I don't know if you saw my post about Candy. Met her from Indiana. Eric handed me a note first thing in the morning, my first day back Tuesday, and said, "Hey, call this lady. She wants to know if this Gladiator has remote start." So I call her. I start talking to her. No bull crap lady, straightforward. I loved it because that's the way I am. We spent a day and a half working this deal. Wednesday, they came after 6 p.m. Hey, we're an hour and a half away in Indiana.
I read that,
Yeah, and so you read how the Facebook post, which was even funnier, when she saw the search history of Clinton arrest, Clinton jail. Yeah. So I got to share my story with her, and she loved it.
Yeah.
She loved it. And she said, I'm her favorite salesperson, and she'll be buying more cars from me.
Good.
But yeah, I had her search me so we could become friends on Facebook, and thanks to all of you lovely people in the month of April. Now, when you search my name, it doesn't come up as Clinton Becker, the Honest Car Guy. It says Clinton Becker Jail, Clinton Becker Arrest, Clinton Becker Fraud, Clinton Becker Restitution. So it was a great
Clinton Becker,
into our
OnlyFans.
Yeah, that could be jail OnlyFans. Well, who knows? Oh, geez. But so she was able to buy this Gladiator at employee pricing, which is huge savings, and get over $3,200 in rebates. My good friend Matt yesterday, check out his review on my Facebook. He got a brand new Ram 2500.
Did they just buy 2 cars from you?
No, they didn't. Blaze did.
Okay.
Yeah, Blaze and his family. Matt bought this Ram and EP pricing plus rebates. So the new cars, I've got deals, man, and I'll be honest, I'm trying to put them together, man. So if you're looking for a new car, painless, straightforward,
he'll get you finance too.
No nonsense. I mean, I give you everything. It's real easy. And we got Ryan in finance does a great job. If you haven't met Ryan, he's a good guy. He's been with us several months now. So we've got a great team as always, and I've got
Eric. Right?
Yeah. Eric is still the general sales manager, so he leads the pack. I was going to try and see how many cars I had in my inventory, but it's not telling me the number. But I've got a lot.
200.
I've got a lot. Yeah, I've got hundreds of used cars. I've probably got almost 100 used cars, and then 60, 70 new maybe. I don't know. We got a lot.
Yeah, the lot is bursting at the seams.
Yep. And they're consistently adding vehicles to the lot. We want to give people wide variety. So
keep this in mind, though. If you don't see what you want out there, just tell them.
Yeah, I tell people a lot of times.
They will try to find them.
Let me know what you're looking for. The other thing is obviously my business model before I left Wilmington Auto and then sold Hyundais for a little bit and then started a food truck business because I didn't know what I wanted to do. My business model was 100% self-generated. So all my sales I generated them myself. I'm back now that I'm back in sales. I'm still taking customers that aren't self-generated. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I was trying to log in.
171 used.
Look, I knew there was a lot. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you, my friend.
73.
171. Thank you. Look, before I could do it,
Christmas?
Kevin, you're fantastic. Thank you. We're
Kevin's
good.
one of those guys when he sits by his desk, he literally has like 9
171
computer screens.
Okay, so I've got 2, and that's too much. 171 used, 73 new. I've got plenty of inventory. Also, again, because my business model was self-generated, and that's what I'm working to get back towards. So, like last week, I worked 4 days. I sold 8.5 cars. 5.5 were self-generated.
How do you sell 8.5?
So split a deal. So I had a customer of mine that has bought multiple vehicles from me. We were working, her and I were working together before I was gone, and then while I was gone, she finished up the deal, and so I still got.
I automatically thought about Opie and Horatio.
Yeah.
And the Opie and Andy.
Yeah. Your credit only allowed half the car. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That's it. I feel sorry
We'll
for
still
that.
give you the whole car, even if you have credit struggles. But so my business model self-generated, Charlie. So I have my own website that I've had for years, www.thehonestcarguy.net, tied directly to the dealership. All the dealership's inventory's on there. Benefit is there's a lot of content and stuff that I provide, blogs that I provide to help you in the automotive. Even if you don't buy a car from me, there's things on there that are useful. Blogs that I share on Facebook, but they're housed on my Facebook or on my website, thehonestcarguy.net. All my reviews, right? I've got a 4.99 rating out of 5. One older gentleman doesn't give anybody 5 stars. I'll never forget it. It was like 2016. Like 2021, his wife hit 5 stars. And he goes, no, nobody gets 5. 4. Ruined it. I had 5 stars. So out of like 2,000 plus reviews, I'm a 4.99. So thehonestcarguy.net, all my inventory's there.
Is that only fans or on your car thing?
That's my car thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we keep those 2 businesses separate. But, you can go to my website if you want to deal with me personally. Again, that helps my business, helps me support my family. thehonestcarguy.net. All my inventory at the dealership's there, and plus a lot of other useful things. I can work 99% of a deal virtually. So when you show up, all you got to do is drive it and sign some paperwork.
Karen, we missed you yesterday. I even had the evil emperor ready to meet you out there, and you weren't there.
He said, yeah.
What the hell? Karen?
Oh, my gosh. I keep losing my...
You got to just restart. Or no, you had it there a second.
Yeah, it was...
It helps when you don't have 50 apps open. Just so you know that.
Yeah.
But when you're like Clinton, you got too many people keeping tabs.
Like my daughter texted me right now about work. Zoe. I don't know. She's probably not watching. Let's see what she said.
Well, you could tell her to wait till 9 o'clock.
Oh, Rachel must be watching. Rachel said about 200 used, about 100 new vehicles. Good job, Rachel Atkins, if you're watching. You knew better than I did. Because you're way closer than what.
Sounds like you need to hire Kevin. He knew exactly. 170 or 74, something like that. Okay. So, any kind of car you're looking for, any kind of payments. Payments, you're here today for the South. Yeah, we're not there today. Are you going in there today, Jerry? No, we're not there today. You guys got to get this together.
What did somebody say?
Oh, can't beat it.
No, I'm just reading up there. So
we've got hundreds of options, right? Almost 100 new cars, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. I can order you vehicles. Used cars, if you're looking for something specific, let me know. I'm always looking to buy cars, so maybe you're not trading. Maybe you're trying to sell a car. Let me know, right? I want to, if I can put it in my inventory and buy it from you and help you. Here's the reality. You try and sell a car yourself, Charlie, what do you get? You gotta put it online. You get 70% of the people want to trade you lawnmowers and laptops, or, you know, they don't
Anything
show up.
but.
Yeah, they don't show. I'm not going to offer you a lawnmower.
Only fans credit?
Yeah, well, he's really on this. Does Charlie have one?
No.
Is there a Charlie Hargrave
there
only?
must
It must be.
No. God, no
He's
one.
posing on top of that surfboard on his hearse.
No one would be that desperate.
Rachel Adkins for mayor. Go CT. Oh, Lord.
We'll talk about that later.
Who knows? I might run for mayor.
There you go.
Yeah.
You probably can't.
That'd really get
can
the
you?
fire started.
I don't think you can you?
No, I can't. No, as a convicted felon, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So take
I don't
that
know.
out.
Maybe after, you know what? Actually, that's not true.
Vote in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm allowed to vote.
I
Yeah,
don't
the only
think
thing I can't do is have guns, which is frustrating because I'm not a
Well,
violent.
technically, I think they've even said that they're looking forward to the possibility that all that will be eliminated.
Well, yeah, because if you're not a non-violent criminal, let us protect ourselves in this crazy world.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, you have the right of self.
All I can do is karate chop people, Charlie.
Swords.
Carry a Nerf gun, swords. Yeah, well, they don't have triggers. I could carry
Well, the
swords.
world got a little bit more dangerous yesterday.
That's
Yeah.
right, baby.
Yeah.
Charlie bought him a pistol.
Oh, I was trying to watch part of that yesterday. Yeah.
I got 22 Magnum shells.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, he's like on the show. Check it out, guys.
Well, that's what his son said right away. You've already pointed at everybody. All I did was get the damn thing out of the bag. I mean, come on, give me a break.
I snorted. He's like flinging it around. Check it out, guys.
He's looking at it.
I did not either.
I saw him look down the barrel once.
Makes me. Have you ever seen this video a long time ago? And it went all over Facebook. It was viral. Where these younger guys are and they're in a shooting range, and this guy's got this huge gun. I mean, it's 6-shooter, and he's showing them how to. He's like, you lock your elbows out, and he brings it back at one point, and he actually hits the trigger, and it pop.
Oh,
And of course, and it bounces, hits him in the chin, and then he's like, trying to like. And the one guy goes, "Do you mean to do that?" He goes, "Yeah, I meant to do that," and then turns around. That was the end of the video. That made me think of that for a second.
No,
Yeah,
it was
no,
only a 22, so it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
well, that's exciting.
It's a nice gun.
Yeah,
That gave me a great deal on it.
yeah, that's good.
Well, there's so many crazy people out there nowadays.
I am 100 Dirty Harry.
I didn't do Dirty Harry, just
Yeah, yeah.
there in case we need it. Even road rage people, man.
Road rage is where I tell people it's not even worth it nowadays. You see too many videos of people road raging, running off the road, shooting people over a traffic thing.
Well, it's like that video they showed of that guy running that sickle off the road over up in Oregon and
Over what?
hit him. I don't know if he came
Stupid
off, but the sickle guy flipped off the car.
Yeah.
So the guy in the car ran him off the road, and he slid off the road over the embankment, and he just kept on going.
Yeah.
And they finally caught him a couple miles down the road because people got his license plate number and.
Because you got flipped off.
Yeah.
And then think about the repercussions he's going to go
Oh,
through.
yeah.
Legally, you're screwed. You just
That's
messed
assault,
yourself up
everything,
over a middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, back in the day, you could do a lot more than people would. They'd just.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal, especially on a motorcycle. You're not in another vehicle. You're on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You could really. I mean, you could have killed the guy, and then you're in.
Well,
I had a lady flip me off. Well, she wasn't no lady, but she flipped me off, and I looked at her and I said, "How much?"
no doubt. Best offer you had today, wasn't it? All right, Rick wants to take another break.
He
So we're
said
taking
how
another
much.
break.
Charlie wants another cookie.
Oh, those.
I'm
cookies-
good right now. I'm
man.
gonna take a little break. I've had 3.
Well, we're taking.
They're good.
He's.
I told you.
Roller Haven is located at
While we're having a break,
1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
Mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name in made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us. You might want to think twice before putting forth any effort in improving your station in life. Why being all it's cracked up to be turns out not to be all it's cracked up to be.
just ask the Liberty Bell.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up news you didn't know you needed to know, including all the latest real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in Wilmington, Ohio.
With the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
On a somewhat related note, Amanda, in my youth, I was once referred to as all that and a bag of chips.
I imagine nowadays you're referred to as all that and an extra large bag of chips. Fried in lard.
Absolutely. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
Some people get so freaked out. Oh, I don't feel comfortable. That person's got a gun. I'd much rather know. I'd rather visually see it, know they have it, than not. You know.
Another new show
What's that
coming
you're doing?
soon.
Oh, that's cool.
But we're all waiting on the fiber, and not your Raisin Bran, but the fiber. Okay. No bran flakes. Just we're waiting on the cable fiber.
Game show type thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Because I like games so much.
Oh, you
so
do?
you're gonna miss the games today because you gotta leave.
Because you have a game say it. Oh yeah.
We have a game every day.
Yeah, well, no, I know that, but you're going to actually do an hour of just.
And we've got
He's got software that's pretty
gonna run
cool.
the games like the ones.
I may have to
like
come
the
in for
pyramid.
those.
Oh, it's all kinds of different games, and it's all.
Plus, we're gonna need prizes.
I can. Well, we can hook. I can take care of some prizes, car and food.
Plus, we need. I need some
free subscriptions to Charlie's OnlyFans coming at you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rachel, it's just a joke.
This is $2.99 a month.
$2.99 a month. You get what you pay for.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what? Times that by 100, baby. That's good extra.
Hey, listen.
Side job.
Yep.
That comes.
Yep.
That comes with free blindfold.
Jerry's contribution is the blindfold pack.
I like CT.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
No,
What
CT.
Charlie's? What do you say?
CT says start carrying daily. Jerry,
People
you're
are-
bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Jerry.
See, get on him, Karen.
Oh, Jerry.
Never, Don Ward never leaves
I'm
home
hoping I'm as
without
cool
one.
as I love. Don is an amazing person, man. Has Family Barbecue been on here yet?
No,
Don,
I've
I know.
asked
Listen,
him.
Don, I know you got a lot going on right now. They got a lot going on. Keep Don's mother-in-law in your prayers. Don has got some of the best barbecue.
Yes, I've said that.
They were set up at the Christian Academy with us. They'll be at some of the food truck rallies. Don and his wife are just amazing people. Really good people. Don, you need to get a hold of Charlie. You guys need to come on the show. Bring some of that brisket and some of them cowboy beans and some of that cowboy queso, and you guys will be good.
Yeah,
my
Charlie
gosh.
and Beans will be running out of this place.
I think he cooks that brisket like 24 hours. I don't know what it was.
That's good stuff.
Oh, man.
Something about the
I've had it
Charlie
before.
and Beans scares me.
Especially first thing in the morning.
It's worse than a loaded weapon.
Hey, Becker's the one who's making sound over here, not me.
Yeah, it's just down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah, but Don, you need to reach out to Charlie. Come on here. I also want to have, right before, I disappeared, I was supposed to be on here as a guest the following week with my good friend Ashley from Salon 92.
Yeah.
So I need to reschedule that with Ashley. I did ask Ashley when I came back and got my haircut. I said, So did you go on the show without me? She goes, oh my gosh, no. She was already, there's something out of her wheelhouse, right? People have to get comfortable. Some people that don't do Facebook Lives or videos. So
It's just like sitting around the kitchen table.
well, that's what I told her. I said, I just let them lead me. Right?
It's
But I want to reschedule that.
Yeah,
'cause
sure,
Salon
yeah.
92 out in Southridge is amazing. So we need to redo that. But Don, reach out to Charlie, man. Get on here.
yeah, we'd love to have him on there, especially if he's going to bring some
I know.
pork.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
No beans,
I've had
no
it
beans,
before.
I guess, though. It gets too
I
dangerous.
don't.
Just bring the cowboy queso and the nacho chips.
If
That's
my wife's here that day, you got to bring the beans. She loves beans.
Oh, the cowboy beans are good.
She loves. What the hell's cowboy beans? Help me out.
I don't know. My wife makes the wicked beans. They have cowboy beans, so it's got different stuff. I don't know. They're just cowboy beans.
Oh yeah, I just wanted.
Something that barbecue people make. Yeah. But his brisket.
So Don, what's cowboy beans? Help us out here.
Yeah. There you go, Don.
Yeah, you're on there. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, you got your cars, food truck. It's
Yep.
still up and running.
Yep.
And really, you've done well considering you had that. I'd hate that. Be gone 25 days. I bet
Yeah,
you were
it's-
chomping at the freaking bit.
Yeah, I was anxious to get back, but as a sole provider for my family, you had all those things, which, again, Rose did a good job of everything's fine. We're not going to talk. I'd ask her a question. How's the food truck doing? Don't ask. Don't worry about it. You need to worry about your mind and being in there. So she did a good job of that. But, yeah, I was definitely like, I need to get back to work. I got to support my family, right? Like,
Right.
So that was nice to come back. It was the longest 25 days of my life. Now that it's over, it's kind of like, that first week
Now
back
this
was
isn't
very
going
hard.
to happen again. Is it?
No. I mean, so basically,
Should never happen this time. Like I said, folks, it should have been a Zoom meeting.
yeah. I mean, the struggle is again, I share. Go to my Facebook page. Pinned at the top is a video where it's an 1.5 hour long video. I did because I wanted to, not because I needed
But
to.
you did this a while ago.
No, this
right?
was just the other day.
Oh, this was
So
just
the
other
video
day.
that's pinned at the top is an 1.5 hour long, 3 days after I got back. And it is me talking about what happened, me educating people with factual information. Take it or leave it if you don't, because there's a lot of misinformation on what happened.
No,
Yeah,
not
is
on
there-
Facebook.
Yeah, I know. So that video is pinned at the top of my Facebook. Check it out. That will give you context. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't. But that will explain what happened because, it was literally this simple. Oh, my gosh, great job. I had to raise my hand, all that, tell the truth. Oh, you've had 10 years perfect probation? Yes. My lawyer's like, he hasn't committed. Yeah, he hasn't done anything wrong. 10 years perfect probation. Okay. There's still money owed between you and all the other people. There was 4 people that committed these crimes with me. Yes, it's joint and several. For anybody that doesn't know what that means, I could have only owed $1, but
You get to pay a quarter.
13 years ago, 10 and a half years ago, the judge said, I don't care who pays it. You're all on the hook for it.
Right.
So if one of you owes $1 and one of you owes $100, it don't matter. So we're all on the hook. So there was still money owed. I was only responsible for 1/3 in my sentencing. I was only responsible for 1/3 because I got a conscience, realized I wasn't a criminal, and I needed to leave that life. So I left. They continued on. But the judge said it's joint and several. So at the end of probation of 10 years of perfect probation, there's still money owed. So because I lived in Ohio and I have compact interstate probation, they said, you signed extradition paperwork. So they tricked me. They said, come sign some paperwork. Your probation's almost up. And then they stuffed me in a van. And I spent 25 days to go for a judge for him to say,
Such
great job,
crap.
perfect 10 years probation.
Keep it up.
We're going to extend your probation so that the rest of the money can get paid. And when the last penny's paid, you'll be off probation, go home.
5-minute Zoom meeting. But here's what
And then I
here's
came
what
home.
should make you mad. What should make you mad is think of all the money that was spent for that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, didn't
Lots
you
of
say
money.
it was 4 days to get the?
10 days I spent in Clinton County Jail.
So
4.5 days to transport me to Tampa, which was the worst, most demoralizing experience I've ever had in my life. Shackled hands and feet. My feet were purple by the time I got there, hands swollen. It was in a small confined cage in a Ram ProMaster. Worst 4.5 days of my life. Worse than the 6 months I did in jail.
well, yeah.
And then 10 more days in Tampa jail to do a Zoom call to say
I
go
think
home.
you-
And then I got
think
back
you
to
can
my
sue 'em.
pod in jail in Tampa. By 11:30 in the morning, I was back. Like, I'm going home. I got my papers.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock
They
and
released
roll.
me at 3 in the morning.
Oh, gee.
Well, 1 in the morning, and I got out at 3 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, they make extra money when you stay after midnight.
Yeah.
It's like the hospital.
Yeah.
So it was, listen, kids, don't break the law, right? Like I my kids know all my story. That's the thing. I've shared it with everybody. It always catches up with you, man. I was in there with some young people And, they were talking. Of course, everybody in jail talks. And I try to talk just enough so that people don't think I'm a pedophile. Right. You got to protect yourself. But I do enough to get by, right? Like it's not my wheelhouse. I'm not a career criminal.
You're not a perfect prisoner.
But there were so many young people that were talking about, like, when they get out, how they're going to keep doing it. And I'm like, stop, dude. You're going to get caught. Like, you can't get away with this crap. Just move on. There's a better way to live your life. And I had a bad 3 years of my life where I was a horrible person, and even my kids, I'm letting them learn from that.
Now, see,
make good choices.
If I was a judge, what I would do is I would make you, as part of your probation, talk to juvenile offenders.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Get so much off your fines for like every hour that you do that.
Yeah.
Because then you're actually doing something for the greater good.
Yeah. There's not a lot of rehabilitation.
This was nothing for the greater good.
No. And I've thought about that. I want to talk to my pastor, Pastor Rich at Wilmington Church of God. I want to see about what jail ministry looks like.
People do it.
I've got a story of redemption, and that's what the people don't realize is I've been at the very bottom, alcoholic, drug addicted.
Talk to Chad.
Horrible person, right, during that part of my life.
Chad Carey.
Yeah. Oh, and I know Chad really well. And, I tell people you can come back from anything. So for those watching, man, your past does not define you, and don't allow other people to make your past define you.
Oh, no.
You're not your past. You can come forward from anything. Like I have become very successful, right? Got a successful food truck business. My time in the car business, even after that. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how old you are, where you're at in life. You can change your future pretty quickly.
Oh, when you get real old.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, if you're, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you get to a certain point, you might just say, okay.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah. I mean, but you're not. You don't have to live the rest of your life based off the bullcrap you did in the past.
That's right. That's right.
And too many people get stuck in that trap and they think this is all I'm worth.
Yeah,
I thought that at one point. I thought that when I had my time in Florida and I was being a criminal in 2009, 2010, at one point I left and tried to be legitimate. And, I lasted 3 months and I said, I can't do this. I'm only worth, this is all I'm worth. And I had convinced myself of that. And again, God saved me from that. Right?
Well, and the thing about it is everybody is like that. We've been going to church the last 6 months or so, and one thing you quickly realize is none of us are worthy. No one is worthy.
Like you said, nobody is above it. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's made mistakes.
But the thing is, you got to own up to them. Mm-hmm. You do have to ask for forgiveness.
Yep.
But you have to try to live your life in a way that's representative.
Yep.
Which sometimes I don't. I'll admit it. I mean, I've cussed a few times on here today, but that's nothing.
Listen, we've all made mistakes and little piddly stuff. It's like you said, it's just trying to move forward and be the best version of yourself you can be. The best, just treat people right, man. That's the biggest issue in the world and treat people how they want to be treated. Growing up, it was always treat people like the way you want to be treated.
Exactly.
Well, Rick wants to be treated different than I do. He's a different person. Charlie wants to treat people how they want to be treated, right? But it's just respect people. Don't be a dirtbag.
Right.
Especially on Facebook.
5 different beans, sausage, hamburger, and some secrets.
And some secrets, Doc.
Sausage and hamburger.
It's good.
I like that because that's not beans. That's meat.
The bean ratio is not as much. You might be okay. Is it Charlie we're worried about with the beans?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I take his Buongiorno, and that's all I do all week. Not really gas that way, but I belch all the time. I can't help it. I mean,
it's just a side effect.
Clyde, it is. I mean,
there's some foods I'll eat that just, it doesn't agree with.
I took the shot Friday, and yesterday I was sick. I mean, I ate one time yesterday, and like last night I was like, ugh. But then today Rick Morton brings in these cookies. I'm like, cookies.
The cookies are good. I ate 2, and I told him, I said, I normally don't. They're really good.
They're awesome.
They're really good.
They're almost like heaven. They are. Well, hey, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
9 o'clock.
Thank you for having me.
Have you had your picture taken with the black song?
Man.
Yeah, you too. With what?
With the black song. Look at the banner when you go out. It's black.
On the front?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was so
on the other side
yeah.
For the show. Okay, I was looking at the marquee. I was going to take a picture. I'll take a picture.
Is black.
It's black now.
Rather than white. I don't know whether you've taken.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check that out.
We
Yeah.
will be back, and then we're going to start like the show just started. We're going to do news. We're going to do this day in history. We'll do the games eventually,
Yeah.
and we'll get through it all.
And I'll be here the whole show next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday,
Next
Clint will
Tuesday.
be back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do the game
bring
show
Us, bring us some specific deals.
on cars.
Yeah.
Specific cars.
Like what's
We'll sell them on the air.
what's your
Yeah.
what's your
We'll see if I can
special?
sell a car on the show.
There, yeah.
What's your special of the week? What's
Okay.
the one you think
I'll have
somebody
2
ought
new
to buy
cars and
this?
2 used cars. 4 specials.
There you
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we
Take care of you.
want.
Thank you.
We sure will.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett,
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need
along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
on The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Local museum presenting workshops on aging, yet they won't offer a senior citizens discount.
pass the cottage cheese and applesauce. It's time to stop the irony.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories we'll get to the bottom of.
And some stories we're on top of, if that's your preference. In-depth, behind-the-scenes coverage.
Can only be found on The Murphy Report. Visit us at themurphytheater.org and our own YouTube channel with a new report every Monday morning.
Hey, Amanda, speaking of old, did you know that I recently celebrated a birthday?
I did, Steve. Who do you think called the fire truck when we lit up the cake? Did you make a wish before you hosed down all those candles?
I did. I wished only good fortune for all of my coworkers.
And yet you're still here.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Let's get personal. Personal. Come on, Rick. Let's get
Personal. Personal. We're off. I don't see my face on the screen yet, so I got time to eat a cookie.
Sunday, fun day with King of the Dog, Jeffrey Schusler, the hot dog that is, and Sarah, play me like a piccolo fife. Interesting. Both of them are long and thin. Hot dogs and the piccolo and the fife. I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
I was sad.
Wait a minute, what's that sound? Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding. It's the BS meter walking out there. All right, here we go. Little news.
We are less one now.
That's all right. Yeah, Clint had to go
Had to
work.
go.
Clint had to go make some money.
Yeah.
I get that.
Sell some cars.
All right, here we go. All right. Speaking of not believing everything you read on Facebook, but Pat Haley issues, you guys saw that, didn't you?
Yep.
And I'm going to be honest, as I am all the time, I don't know what's going on all that there.
And fortunately,
I like Pat. I have no problem with Pat, but I don't know who's right or who's wrong. Well, you guys got anything
I
that
haven't
you
heard
can
anything
add?
about it.
unfortunately, I've read it, but not living in Wilmington, I don't have a horse in the race. So you don't know
Right,
what
I
to
don't
believe
either.
or what to say or just.
Well, I know there's had to be some kind of issue because too many police are leaving.
Yeah.
But I figured it would be something bigger than what this is.
And this just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's going to be maybe other stuff come out. But you know what, Pat? You don't need this. I mean, if you feel offended, which I would, and you don't think it's, hey, I think a lot of the stuff you've done has been great so far. I don't know everything, So, all right, so we're going to leave the jury out on that, but don't believe everything you read on Facebook. I know they had that 4-page thing. Now, that's factual, I'd say, because
it was
that
signed.
was put
and,
out, signed, and it's, a memorandum for the council. I get that.
And
but
then
all the other stuff you may hear.
Of course, News Journal put out that article this morning on their Facebook page. So Yeah, believe it. Believe what you want to read, and then don't add fuel to the fire if you don't know what you're talking about.
Petition being started at Denver School for the dojo issues.
Dojo?
Yeah, dojos. That's like a reward system. I guess if you don't have enough dojos, you don't get to participate in field day. And a lot of parents are not happy about this because it depends on how they do their dojos, but you get dojos for, volunteering, for acting great, for showing up on time, turning stuff in. It's all positive. It's all meant to be positive, but they're turning this into a negative now because, if I don't have enough, and it may be, maybe you're a shy, silent type and you just don't want to talk a lot.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
I don't know. I when Steph was the head cook at Denver Place, field day was everything. Everybody. I can't see. I can't see time points. I mean, I know that the one thing from the principal said they were trying to keep the kids attentive during the last 2 months of school because everybody's getting the hot pants to get outside and not do this and that. But to punish a kid because he doesn't have enough points or for this or that, and then holding back from field day while his buddies are outside playing.
Well, if I was held back from field day, I just wouldn't go to school that day.
Well, a lot of the parents have said that on Facebook that they're going to hold their kids back on field day if they don't open it up to everybody. So
it's sad that kids are not the norm and may have issues they can't control. Well, and that's true. And you guys aren't going to probably like what I have to say about this, but it's like a football coach once said to me, and I've said this before on here, but it's wise advice.
Just sit on the bench, our grade.
No.
Bring us the water bucket.
I would have handled that. I've been okay with that. But no.
Go ahead.
He said about kids playing having to have a certain grade point average.
Yeah.
Dumb kids' parents pay taxes too. Don't ever forget that. Not just the smart kids' parents pay taxes, but dumb kids or kids that get in trouble, their parents pay taxes too. So keep that in mind if you are discouraging or not letting people in that pay taxes to support your education or your building or your job. Yeah, see, that's a different way of thinking, isn't it? I mean, it's not just being. I was a teacher, but I always felt for the underdog. I always felt like the underdog. It's like Clinton here. Clinton probably wouldn't get to be able to participate in field day the way their rules are. No, he probably wouldn't.
Yep.
So, but he's a great guy. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Am I wrong? I might not either. That's true. I might not either.
I'm evil.
And Rick definitely wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. But keep that in mind, Wilmington schools, dumb kids that get in trouble, their parents pay taxes too.
Yeah.
And the quicker you realize that, the better off you're going to get along. Sports are voluntary. Field day should be for all kids.
Yeah.
No, we agree, Nikki. I agree.
Yep.
But even for sports, though.
Well, now that you've got to pay to play for sports.
Well, and the kid wants to be on there. Well, and that's even more.
Yeah, what do you do?
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not good.
If you got a coach that, like you're talking about, that says you got to be at a certain grade point level.
Well, it's not the coach; it's the school.
The school district.
Well, say the school says you got to be at a certain grade point level. Yeah, but what if that kid that isn't at that grade point level, their parents say, "Hey, look, I'm going to pay for my kid to play."
Well, if they're not at that grade point level, it don't make any difference.
I know, but
That's what I mean. It's a
slippery slope.
Yeah, and it just goes down. Yeah. There's no upside to any of that.
Yeah.
So.
But I agree. Field day should be for all kids.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Well, and anybody that wants to participate in sports or marching band or any should be allowed to do so, even if they don't get the greatest grades, because they may learn more from being in that sport than any class. And may keep them involved. We miss, a lot. It's like that, we missed the forest because of the tree deal. You got to keep your eyes out on everything. So good luck with that Denver school. I don't know what's going to happen there. let's get on to some fun stuff. You're welcome. Guys, what's the top 2 boys and girls names for the top last 6 years? The same names.
Sue and Sue.
No.
I heard that yesterday, and I don't remember what it was.
The boy's name starts with an L.
L.
Yeah, and it's kind of. I don't know. Close.
Leonard.
Not Leon, but Liam.
Leon.
Liam. Liam. Liam.
Liam.
That's a top name.
For boys.
Holy moly.
Sorry, Liam.
Yeah.
For girls.
What the hell country is this?
Now I get it. My thought exactly. What?
There's the top name for girls
Yes.
is
Want me to give you a starting letter?
Jezebel.
Yeah.
O.
Oh.
O.
Olive.
Olivia.
Olivia, I can handle Olivia.
He's a pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, now the second place finishers.
Oh, now we got to go down on the list.
No,
Yeah, we should have went.
just second place.
We
Just
should have
second
went
place.
first. We should have went second, then
What's
first.
the first
Okay.
letter of the,
Oh,
of the
just
boys?
do it the way I want.
I ain't Charlie. I know it's your show, Charlie.
Boys,
Hell,
So
after
the second
Liam,
one.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
this is actually a better name than Liam, I think. Think animals.
Was he in the letter?
I didn't give you a letter.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
yet.
thought
Think
this
animals.
Bovine,
2 by 2.
2 by 2.
meaning the ark.
Ah,
They all
Noah.
Noah.
Oh.
Noah.
That's a good name.
Thank you for putting that together. Rick, we just gotta, you just wonder how they tie their shoes in the morning. Okay, the next one.
Which Rick?
Girl.
I don't. I wear a slip on.
Yeah. Girls. Second place for girls. Starts with an E.
Elizabeth.
No, I like that better than what
Emily.
it is. Emma.
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 I know I heard that, Charlene used to be third and it dropped out and something else took its place, I think, this year I heard.
40s, in the 1940s, what were the top 3 guys' names?
Oh, my God.
1940s.
I'm just,
John.
Richard.
Paul. Ringo.
Jerry.
Jerry, Gary, and it rhymes. Jerry, Gary, and
Larry.
Larry.
Gary.
Jerry, Gary,
Scary.
and Larry. And then
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
the top girl's name.
Mary.
Yep. Mary. Jerry, Gary, Larry, and Mary in the 40s. When were you born?
Harry.
I'm born in the 50s.
Oh.
It's a holdover. He's a holdover.
I was
Yeah.
born in 51.
All right.
Damn near 40s.
Yesterday, stocks soared because China's finally playing ball. Buckeye Weather Center definitely struggles to tie his shoes in the mornings.
That's why I wear slip-ons. I wear Skechers slip-ons.
Stocks soared, like I said.
Old man shoes.
There you go.
The 389 budget bill has been introduced. Debate starts today. Trillions in tax cuts, it says. Denny's trial started yesterday. I guess, they say his music empire is nothing compared to his criminal empire.
His background.
Yeah, so
What were you saying this morning that Doge had saved $1 trillion? $1
$1 trillion.
trillion, yeah.
those have saved $1 trillion.
That's what Rick was telling me this morning.
All right. Okay. 39.4 million are expected to travel by car next weekend for Memorial Day.
Well, beats sitting in the airport for 5 hours.
Well, it's funny you say that. 3.61 million are going to fly. Yeah, that's what they're saying anyhow. Okay.
And the
let's
gas
see.
prices are pretty reasonable right now too, so that makes it a little bit more economical.
No, the word of the day is autonomy. The quality of being
Excuse me.
self-governing. Have you heard this? Rick Morton is right up your alley.
Uh-oh.
AMC, 50% off Wednesday tickets. They're going to start that. The American movie,
Okay.
AMC's. PKK, the military Kurdish group, is disbanding. I guess they are in Turkey and causing Turkey havoc for years and years and years, and they're done. Speaking of Turkey, that's where Russia and the Ukraine is going to get together. And since
Yes.
Trump's over there, he said he just might pop in. That's why he said it. I might pop in.
Mine might
on
show
there.
up, yeah.
Let's see. Hamas released the last American, living
American.
Yeah, American, but he had dual citizenship.
Yes.
American Israeli yesterday. What's his name? Eden Alexander, or Edom Alexander. We also took in 59 refugees from South Africa yesterday.
Yes, they're throwing a fit about that.
Well,
Because they're white.
they're white, which who cares? If they're white, black, purple, green, yellow,
Well,
blue.
obviously the left does.
Well, the left, who cares what the left thinks?
Yeah.
The left, look, Democrats, I try to give you every shot I can, but then you just keep taking that shot and pointing it at your foot and shooting yourself in the foot. Stop it. Start thinking about the American people and not just that you hate Trump. We all know you hate Trump. We've known that for 12 years now, or, whatever, 9, 10 years. So start doing stuff for the people. It is time to take a break. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll do Today in History between you two. You two can box it out.
We can box it out.
And then we'll get to the birthdays.
Are animals
Games
using
are
your
coming.
house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
there was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On the Murphy Report. With a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made-up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on the Murphy.
I'm telling you what, it makes a heck of a dessert.
Did you hear that? Rice loaded up with sugar for a heck of a dessert.
Well, that or I'll take.
I don't know about that. That just maybe
clean up.
put some sweet and sour sauce on it.
I'll clean out the baked potato real good, and I'll throw the rice on top of the potato skin, throw a little bit of cheese on top of that, and that's a meal in itself.
Huh.
That would be.
Yeah. So we were talking about eating out, folks. That's what we're talking about, food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Davis gets to treat tonight. He's taking Rick out to dinner. You guys should come out to the Aging Up Center for Soup and Salad Bar today. I didn't sign up for it. Plus, I'll be honest with you. After eating Rick's cookies, I won't eat until if we have Chubby's tonight. But speaking of that, let's. We got the news. Rain, like I said, off and on all day today. So imagine that. Let's do a little Today in History.
Go, Jerry.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, shoot.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you two are so polite.
I know. Well, you got to respect your elders over here, so, I got to take care of him.
Rick, I was trying to be nice.
I know. Well, at least you only got a half a body to hurt, so that's all that matters.
We're throwing down.
No, I always get
I
that.
used to think he was a nice guy.
I always get that look when I
Brought you
tell
cookies.
people you only have a half a body to hurt, and they sort of look at me real weird, like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with a little bit of music.
Well, this one's open to the public, so you don't have to sign
Yeah, exactly. In 1776, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, first opera, was written when he was 11 years old and premiered in Salzburg, Germany. Go ahead, Jerry.
In 1607, an expedition led by Captain Christopher Newport arrived in Jamestown.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what it
that's
says.
what it says.
Christopher
He's
Newport
going to be on the show Monday.
arrived
Chris
in Jamestown.
Newport.
He's older than what he's been telling us.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one, yeah.
Michelle.
In Virginia, the passengers went ashore the next day, and the site became the first permanent settlement in the English in America.
In America.
Yeah, it was in Jamestown.
I've been there.
Yeah. Isn't that where you go for emergency services at the hospital?
No, this is wrong,
No,
Jamestown.
it's different.
But yeah, I do go to at Jamestown for that. Good.
What you got, Rick?
Let's see here. 19.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
All right.
Good, Rick.
I was
19.
gonna be a smart ass.
Kids,
Okay, kids. 1913, the first 4-engine aircraft was flown by Igor Sikorsky in Russia. In 1913, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
You had that one?
That means
Yeah.
you're next, Gary.
It was a Sikorsky
No, those are not
S-21.
That's a helicopter, isn't it? Sikorsky? That's a
Yeah.
helicopter.
Yeah. In 1787,
Different kinds of cookies.
Just go ahead.
Michelle's wanting to know about
in 1787, Captain Arthur Phillip left Britain for Australia. He successfully landed 11 shipfuls of convicts on January 18, 1788, at Botany Bay.
Do you know that's Trump's like great grandpa?
No. The group moved north 8 days later and settled at Port Jackson.
Australia.
Yep.
Well, Australia.
It was a penal colony, yeah.
Yeah, it started out.
Where they sent all the.
It was just a big,
characters.
it was like
Yes.
a big Alcatraz.
That's what I was going to say to Clinton. And I remember I had that thought.
Yeah.
I said, well, at least they didn't send you to
Alcatraz.
no, El Salvador.
Oh,
It just went away that quick.
that's good. 1918, the first U.S. airmail stamps are issued at 24 cents apiece.
How much are they now?
Oh, God, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Supposed to know that.
I know. You look up. Some,
With that.
I know.
I was going to buy a roll of stamps yesterday, and the post office was
Captain
closed.
Martin, how much is an airmail stamp?
In 1821, the first practical printing press was patented in the U.S. by Samuel Rust.
Who was the first printing press?
He said the first practical.
No, Gutenberg.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted. Rick,
Yes.
your turn.
I know. In 1940, Winston Churchill, during the early days of World War II, says, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat." In his first speech to the British House of Commons.
In 1865, the last land engagement of the American Civil War was fought in the Battle of Palmetto Ranch in far south Texas, more than a month after General Lee surrendered at Appomattox, Virginia.
They were still fighting.
They're still fighting.
Wow.
Damn those Texans.
So crazy.
For 73 cents.
Stamps are 73 cents.
Craziness.
Frankie helped you out there, Rick.
Nah, good. Yeah. We'll do a little baseball. 1958. Stan Musial is the 8th player to hit 3,000, get his 3,000th base hit.
Oh, can I put something to relate to that? This day in 1985, Dave Concepcion hit his 2,000.
2,000 hit.
Yeah. Good.
In 1949, the first gas turbine to pump natural gas was installed in Wilmar, Arizona.
Thank you, Kevin.
In 1958, the motorcade carrying U.S. Vice President Richard Nixon is attacked in Caracas, Venezuela, and several of Nixon's staff members were injured as they rioted his car and took care of him.
In 2003, the U.S. government unveiled a newly designed version of the $20 bill. It was the first to be colorized in an effort to stop counterfeiters.
Counterfeiters.
What year was that?
2003.
Okay.
And 1977, Howard Stern begins his professional broadcasting career at WRNW Radio in New York. So,
Kevin Martin just said 1 ounce letters, postcards go around the world with one global forever stamp, which currently costs $1.65.
Never expired.
Never expires.
never expires. So, nope.
That it?
That's it. I mean, I got a bunch of sports, but everybody gets tired of sports.
Howard Stern started today.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Birthdays that are local. Marcia Burgford, Burgford Farms. Dale Pierce, Susie Medoff, Dewey Davenport, Megan Elise Reinhardt, Nina or Nina, I think it's Nina, Nina Simmons, Ginger Fleeman, and Tanya Blackmore Luber. Their birthdays today. You guys got any birthdays you want to add?
No.
No birthdays you want to add. All right. So here we go with celebrity birthdays. Ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. All right.
We're not giving you your own music.
Stephen
No.
Colbert. How old is Stephen Colbert?
62.
Ooh, he's just a little bit high.
61.
61. There
I
we
can't
go.
stand him.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I don't either.
Robert Pattinson. He is the vampire there in that Twilight series.
Oh,
Actor.
okay.
So he's not too terribly old. Not real young though either.
28.
A lot higher.
52.
Oh, not a lot higher, but higher. 28 is low. 52 is way too high.
Way too high.
41.
41 is just it's high.
35.
That's low. So you got to bracket it.
38.
38 is just a little
Your
low.
mind up.
38 is just a little low.
Just
37.
No.
A little low. Yes, but
38 is just
39.
a little low.
39.
Oh, Rick, come on. You went to Wilmington, didn't you? Okay. That explains it. All right. All
that's
right.
the way you phrase it.
Yeah. Speak English.
Yes.
Wait a minute. With a little bit of love and some tenderness. Darius Rucker.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. How old?
52.
Higher.
62.
Lower. But you're closer.
60.
Just a little bit high. 59. There we go. All right.
Actually,
All right.
there's only 60.
You are the sunshine of
Stevie
my
Wonder.
eyes. Yeah, Stevie Wonder.
What?
Yeah.
I'm doing my
Stevie's
Stevie
gotta
Wonder
be-
impersonation.
Let's do 71.
Higher.
Ooh.
80.
Lower.
69.
71 was low, I said. He just wanted to,
I just wanted to say 69.
we got
I
more.
said that for a
We
while.
got more you can guess.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's in the 70s.
I said 71.
75.
75. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. Dennis Rodman. Kim
Ooh.
Jong-un's best bud. Dennis Rodman. Rebounder.
Yeah,
Chicago Bulls.
Bulls.
Crazy man.
Detroit Pistons. Bad Boys.
65 is just a little bit high.
64.
64, that's right. Okay. John, now here's one I don't like. John Kasich.
Who does?
Yeah, he's one that really screwed up
Yep.
governmental funding. And we're still living with it to this day.
72.
That's just a little bit low.
73.
There you go, Rick. Rick caught on. All right, good job. All right. Oh, This is going to be a young one. He just got drafted into the NFL, I think, to the Giants. I think. Jackson Dart.
Oh, the fullback from Arizona State.
No. Jackson Dart's a quarterback from Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking about Cam Scatterby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Scatterby, also known as a nail eater.
So who is it, Charlie?
Jackson Dart,
quarterback out of Mississippi State.
20, I think he went to.
He went to the
Giants.
Yeah,
Also,
but he went later.
22.
22.
Just
Ding, 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 ding,
Ooh,
ding. That's right.
young kid.
Yeah.
right, Jerry.
All right, here we go. X-Red, Jose Rijal.
No.
He was like the MVP, I think.
He
of
was
the
in
World
the
Series,
I think
1990.
Sabo should have been because he hit 3 home runs in that World Series and 2 of them in Game 4 in Oakland.
Yeah.
62.
62 is high, but close.
59.
Just a little bit low.
60.
60. There you go. 60. All right. We have some interesting folks today for people who passed away today. Jim Jones. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Jonesboro, yes.
Richie Valens. B. Arthur. Remember B. Arthur? Maud.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Louis.
The boxer.
All right. Chain connection time.
Oh.
So we got Rick against Jerry and the evil. They're dreading this. Listen to it.
Yeah, and the evil empire will be the tiebreaker.
Rick, since you're Rick Morton, since you're the semi-guest, I'll let you choose. You want to go first, or do you want to pick your column?
We're already at 1,100 views.
Good.
I want the column.
Okay. You want column A?
Yeah.
Locking in. He's locking
You
in.
got all these people tuned into that. All right, so here we go. Column B. You ready?
I'm ready.
Jerry Bear.
I'm ready.
Get him, Jerry.
Desk G.
Desk.
Disc. D-I-S-C.
I thought you said desk.
Yeah, I was in like disc golf.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Thanks, Jerry.
I'm going to go with that. Disc golf.
That is right. Disc golf is right. Golf C.
Course. Golf course.
Club.
All right.
Golf club.
Don't worry, I'm going to miss this one anyway, Jerry. So
Now
you
you'll get if you get this one, you'll get this one.
Yeah.
I'm not
April.
feeling evil today.
April F.
April Fool.
April Fools. That's right. Fools G.
Gold.
Fools of gold. Gold C. I know what I would have guessed on this would be wrong.
I probably would be too then.
Gold C.
Yeah. I'll tell you
Gold
why.
chain.
Oh, you got it right.
That'd been what I'd have guessed.
No, I was thinking like carrot. Yeah.
I was thinking like a
Yeah.
gold chest. I don't know.
All right.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, I got
Chain
Gold coin.
L.
it. Link.
Very good.
For the win.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's not for the win yet. Sorry. You got 2 left.
Okay.
I got a little excited.
Himself.
I got a little excited. Link U.
Link you.
Link up. Who's this out here?
I can't see anybody.
Link up. Link.
Gold coin, gold chain, fool's gold, April Fools. Link
Up.
U.
Link you. I'm just going. I would just go link up. I know it's wrong. I have no idea.
That's right.
What do you mean it's wrong?
That's right. All right.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
Well,
For
Now,
the win.
No.
for the win, yes.
There we go.
Slam here.
Up C.
Oh, Chuck.
That's it. Up, Chuck.
Well,
Well,
go.
I'm thinking they're up charge too. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's up charge, up check.
Up, Chuck. Up.
Yeah, let's go with Rick's. Up check.
Puke it, Charlie.
Well,
that's right.
I had to say it, Rick. I had to help you out.
No worries.
Jerry takes the sword and goes, plunges it into his heart. All right, so let's figure out the rest of Jerry's. You said golf course.
Club.
Golf club is right.
Yeah.
Club M.
Club Med? Club Med?
Club maker.
No. Club M.
Club M.
They always come back to me when they can't figure it out.
You helped him out quite a bit today.
I thought when Rick said Club Med, that's
Club M. How about the audience at home? Anybody got anything?
Club M.
Club M.
Ah. Raise home. Google
Club M-E.
ME would be happy member.
Yeah. Club member.
Well, ME doesn't help, Charlie. It still sounds like Med.
Club member. You got it.
Good.
Member S. This was probably the worst one out of all of them.
Member S.
Excuse me.
Member sex favors.
No.
No? Well, that sounds like it would be.
Member S.
Member S.
Club member. There we go. The Karen Lowell got it.
Okay.
Member S.
Second letter, Charlie.
Yeah, do a single letter.
T. Member ST. I said this one's kind of a stretch,
Yeah, no doubt.
but it makes sense.
ST would be stretched.
Yeah, it would be. That's not it. Then.
That's stretching your member there, right?
That's down the rabbit hole, folks.
Jerry, I thought you needed help with that.
I do.
I'm not going any further.
Oh, we got membership. That's a good guess.
Yeah, but it's not ST.
No, it's not ST. But she probably put it on there when it was just member S.
Yes.
ST.
ST.
The line keeps freezing, maybe on my end. May just be painkillers.
You might need to restart it,
Maybe it's a painkiller.
or you got to clean your apps up.
Clean your apps, Michelle.
Clean your app.
Clean your apps.
Yeah.
You're all them apps you got open. Member STA.
STA. Member state.
That's
Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Member STA.
That's station, but I'm not. Stands? Stand?
No.
Member stand?
No. Member STA.
There's something there flying around.
Things are shit fly. Status. Member.
Status.
Oh,
yeah, there you
nice. Well, finally.
Member status.
We were at the dentist office pulling teeth for that one,
go.
folks.
That was.
Oh, God, that's.
Okay, status R.
Oh, we got more?
He only got two right.
Jerry.
Oh, I was. Hell, I would have never got any of these. Status.
R.
Relationship?
Because you picked the wrong category.
I didn't
He
pick it.
didn't pick column. Rick picked
Yeah,
column.
Got what was left. Rick jumped on and took that. Status
R.
R. Status rate. Status.
Breaker 1-9, breaker 1-9. We need status on this.
Radio?
We're at the scene of the accident.
Well, this is a bad
we-
column.
Yeah.
we need a status blank on this, please.
Report?
Oh, status report. There you go.
Oh, that's terrible.
Status. Now that makes sense. Status
Well,
report.
yeah, I did.
We feel sorry for you, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm sorry, bud.
All right,
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Last one.
But he's still keeping the win.
Yeah.
He's not keeping the win. He's keeping that. I kicked his ass win. That's what
Oh,
he's
yeah.
keeping.
I wish I could kick somebody, Charlie.
Report. C. You just did.
Report
Card.
Report card. There you go. Very good. See if you got to the last one.
Yeah.
It was getting there. There was 3 of them in there.
That was a
We're a
killer.
little late for breaks. We'll take the 9:30, 9:45 break now. How's that
Yeah,
sound?
there was 3 of them in here. He's back. Had to
They
spell the
said
word
it
out.
could never happen. They
Yeah.
hoped it would never
one of
happen,
them
but
I did.
now the most unpopular vegetable in the soup family is getting her own talk show.
That's right. Coming this fall on the Food Channel, it's The Okra Show.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Celebrity gossip and other stories that matter the most. Plus, what's coming to the Murphy Theater on the weekly edition of The Murphy Report.
It's what we dish up for you. When you hunger and thirst for real journalism, look elsewhere.
But you can find us at themurphytheater.org or the Murphy Theater YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
You know, Amanda, I used to have my own morning talk show.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Well, there was a little dispute at the time of my contract renewal.
Oh, what was the disagreement?
Well, I wanted to renew, and they didn't.
What'd they replace you with?
A half-hour infomercial on nail clippers.
When you have to know before anybody else, count on your one source for useless, made-up news, The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. It's an effort to warn wild weather worrywarts, a new initiative coming before Congress to force thunder to roll before lightning strikes.
a shocking proposition that is sure to spark some debate, with a 70% chance of failure sweeping in overnight from the Dakotas.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Stories we make up just for you, and the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater, Ohio's hometown theater, every Monday morning on The Murphy Report.
Find us on the Murphy Theater website and on our own YouTube's channel.
You know, Steve, I was once struck by lightning.
Oh, really? Any after effects?
Yeah, every time I sneeze, my garage door opens.
I had something similar happen to me. Every time I bend over to tie my shoes, I rip my pants.
Oh, from a lightning strike?
Yes.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
The 23rd. Hey, we're back better than ever,
We're
folks.
back. We're talking about little Johnny jokes. No. Jerry's talking about his childhood.
His grandma lying.
His
Yes.
grandma lying to him, yeah.
Just had to keep us all in line when we were kids.
Well, Rick, what do you got for the
The
Murphy?
one thing I had to listen to her on my next.
Yeah, I hear you. I
Did she
hear.
wash your socks for you?
Huh?
Did she wash your socks?
Oh.
No, please, please, we're not going there.
Oh, Lord.
Why Charlie's over here dying laughing, folks. Jerry's turning all sorts. Jerry's turning all sorts of red shades reds. Hey, if you need something to do with the kids Friday night, come on out to
Buy
the
him
Murphy.
some new
It's-
socks.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Pixar, the movie The Cars, is playing Friday night at the Murphy at 7 o'clock. Remember, it's $7 a person, or $12 for the family.
Unless you remember, that's
It's free, yes. And of course,
Oh, really? It is?
yes,
If you remember.
if you're a Murphy member,
Oh, wow.
yeah. One of the benefits of being a Murphy member, you get free concerts.
That's Friday
Not
night?
free concerts.
Or free movies.
Movies.
Yeah.
Far from
That's
free
Friday night?
concerts.
Yeah, I'm coming up just to see it.
Cars?
Cars, Pixar Cars, yep. And then, hey, calling all you Swifties out there,
Shake it off.
are you ready for it?
Shake it
25 is a National Touring Act paying tribute to one of the most iconic pop
Did you
stars.
say pain or pain?
It is a pain, but bring your little girls in,
Yes.
moms. This is a good mom's
Yes.
night out with the girls.
So are you ready for it? It's a Taylor Experience, a
Rick,
National
weird.
Touring Award nominated Taylor Swift tribute band that recreates Taylor's award-winning Eras Tour in a magical 90-minute show. Oh, mine died. Oh, see? Yeah, it's dead. I saw it only had 2 batteries earlier. So, all right. So we're back to in a heartbeat. So that's this Saturday. Starts at 7:30. So I'll calling all you Swifties. Now,
Shake it off.
next Friday night, if you want to come
Shake
on
it
out
off.
and catch a movie, it's My Cousin Vinny, which is a pretty funny movie. It's really good. And then on the 31st, we have
Bob Singer Tribute Band.
Hollywood Nights, and then we got one on the 24th, and I want to say it's a Frankie Valley. Yeah, let's hang on. Frankie Valley.
24th, that's Sunday?
Saturday, May 24th.
Yeah.
So come on out and hang out with some Frankie Valley tunes from the days.
Oh, what a night.
Yep. And then if any of you are still thinking about maybe seeing Hotel California on June 14th, get your tickets now. There's only like 30 seats left in the show. There's no seats side by side on the main floor. The only seats side by side are in the balcony. And like I said, we hold 680. We've sold 640 tickets or so. So it's going to be that one always sells out. Yeah, they are very good. That one always sells out.
I've seen, it's one of those things. A lot of these bands, once I've seen them, I don't really.
Yeah, I've seen them every year. They were here. The very first year
Once is enough for me usually.
The very first year they were here, I think they sold maybe 400 tickets, 500, and after that the word got out, and it sells out every year. So get them sooner than later, folks.
All right, is that it?
That's it for the month.
Okay.
All right.
Tomorrow we have no guests right now, so if you want to be a guest, give me a call. We'll have me and Jerry and Rick, and we may be able to find somebody else. Want to come in tomorrow, Rick? Want to be our guest?
Jerry will pull someone off the street.
Yeah. I saw a couple guys in General Denver parking lot you could have pulled in this morning.
Thursday, we have the mysterious one, Chris Robinson. We think he's going to show up.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bill Learman.
Plus, we may have, no, he's Fridays now, remember?
Oh, this is Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday we'll have Chris Robinson. We may also have the weather guy, the Buckeye weather guy coming in.
So what about your Fayette County?
And I got my Fayette County guys too. It'll be fun. The more the merrier.
Of course.
And Friday, we got Bill Learman. And my God, I think I've talked to somebody about Friday. They haven't answered me yet. That's what it is. They haven't answered me yet. Well, a lot of times these people contact me, like I'm on the way to the show today, and people are texting me. It's like, so I got to remember. Next Monday, we got Chris Newport, who we just discovered Jamestown.
Is a whole lot older than what we thought.
Yeah.
That's right.
Next Tuesday, Clinton Becker will be back because that's his regularly scheduled time. One reason I had him on today, he said he wanted to come on and tell the story, but he did that on an hour and a half thing. So today was just kind of getting back in.
Get back to the flow.
Next Wednesday, we do have the new mayor of Sabina, Danielle Johnson, will be here. And then next Friday, to my understanding, we're going to have Marty Bogard.
Right.
Oh, he's about ready to retire, isn't he? Or has he retired?
No, he's getting ready to, and that's why we're going to have him.
Have him on, okay. And of course, when you're driving in on Romback today, you see the lights by El Dorado are covered up. Now, whether they're going to take down the poles or not, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
think
know.
they'll just leave them covered up because I think they want to see what TJ Maxx.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they take them down,
And
they'll.
if something opens where Frisch's is,
Yeah.
between that and TJ Maxx, you're going to probably need
Right.
those other the other light that there was in the middle too.
Yeah, the one they took down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that. I noticed they covered up the two crosswalks also this morning.
Four
And that
crosswalks, and they put
barricades and stuff across them. So yeah, hopefully they leave them up. Just keep them covered up because if TJ comes in, I think it's going to be a lot of business on that end of the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Very well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see them closing down the one at Jeffersonville if they get the one here in Wilmington.
What else is open in Jefferson?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I saw Under Armour was doing their seasonal hiring, so I'm still technically on their call list. So I've got to give them a call next day or two and see what's going on there.
There's stuff going on as far as talk about the battery plant and the inferior work that's being done out there as far as in its construction and the fires that the company has at other plants that it's built.
Right.
And
Well, then you got the controversy with the power lines going through the people there in northern Clinton County, southern Fayette County to get over there.
Battery plants got an uphill battle.
Things going on this week. Tonight, if the weather permits, which right now is not looking grateful. Chubberino's Pizza. Come on down, Chubby's Pizza, for a cruise in.
Gary just likes saying that.
Last week, he likes to get his chubby on it. That's what I got.
Well, then he needs to go
He does. He does. 60 to 70 cars last week because the weather was beautiful.
Where is exactly Chubby's at?
Go in the Lake Cowan side.
7:30.
Right there at that point. The old point.
The place on the the right hand side.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the old restaurant that used to be there.
It's still there.
I mean, yeah, I remember it just being a drive-through, yeah, or a drive-up.
Been there like, what, 10 years now?
It's a walk up. Yeah,
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Don't be dissing my chubby.
I ain't. I have to come out.
Been
And
there
see.
forever.
Oh yeah.
And they got a huge menu.
So is Charlie. Charlie's been there forever.
And I have been. You know what? I bet you I've DJ'd that thing probably 15
I
years.
was going to say,
Oh,
you've
wow.
done that longer than anywhere. That
Also, they got the High Point Burger. And the High Point Burger is like the old Frisch's Big Boy.
That was the name of the restaurant before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Frisch's, how they made their Big Boy.
Oh yeah, huge.
Well, that's what. Oh no.
Look at this, everyone.
High Point is
Charlie's
big.
buying tonight.
I'm buying.
Oh hey.
You know what? If you come early enough, I usually feed a couple people every week because I get a large pizza usually, and we split it. And plus, I have ice cream cones.
I've ate so much pizza this week.
I have ice cream cones. That's tonight. Then Thursday, and you guys are all invited. They do have a ramp there.
Okay.
Thursday, you guys are all invited.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Is there enough room?
Oh yeah, we can get up in the middle of that porch. Like
Oh
we
yeah,
did
you got
last
plenty
week.
of room. Yeah.
Fresh pizza and cream and somebody. I'm gonna tell you what, folks.
It's a little hidden gem.
Don't miss out. This is good eating, and trust me, I know how to eat. Pizzas, bologna sandwiches. But I tell you, the thing I'm hooked on right now. She makes me this hazelnut mocha ice cream frappuccino. I put it in the same category as your wife's chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
That's how good it is. So if you never had it,
Never had it.
you need to come in and
Do you
get
get
one.
yours free, Charlie?
Well, we trade, yeah. We
His
eat
wife's in
free.
the same category.
But it's good. No, I mean, if I had to pay for it, it's good.
Yeah, I mean they got good milkshakes. I've had a few of those.
Try the frappuccino. Say you want a Charlie Hargrave frappuccino. She'll know what you're talking about.
Talking
'cause
about.
She likes it too. It's
Okay.
Danielle's. Yeah, Danielle Bentley. Plus, folks, I'm not trying to plug that other show, but I'm going to plug it for a reason here, and Rick knows why. If last week's show can somehow make it up another 1,000 viewers or so, Uncle Punky will come dressed in a pickle suit for the whole show.
Oh jeez.
So if you get a chance, go back to that.
Is that this Thursday that he'll dress up?
If we can get we gotta get up to 4,000 views. Right now we're setting between 2,900 and 3,000. So if everybody goes,
raising $2,500 for my hair to turn pink.
if everybody goes and shares it, that could happen. It's only an hour. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just get on there and share it. Because if we can get up to 4,000 views, which a couple of weeks ago we were at 3,600.
Right.
So that's a possibility. Dean Thompson's watching. Dean,
Hi,
I
Dean.
haven't looked for your stand yet. Dean, you got to give me time.
Is Stan?
He wants me to find him a speaker stand. I don't know if he's wanting me to give it to him or if he's wanting me to sell it to
Well, you know he wants you
him
to give it to him.
or what he
Just
wants.
sell it to him, Charlie. He's a great friend of yours.
He probably wants pegged with it or something. Anyhow.
There Charlie goes again with his
Other things going on this week. Saturday, we have the sports card show
Yes.
again. And are you going to come this
I
time?
want to try to get there because I know they got the farmers market is open up now. Last week was this first Saturday, so
So Saturday, out at the fairgrounds, I'm going to have some stuff there. Some different stuff this time. I got some nice 1970 basketball cards. I'm gonna have for sale
Ooh,
out there, but
got
they're
some
not
old
going. They're not going to be cheap, but they're
no,
not.
some
They'll
old
be reasonable.
NBAers.
Yeah, well, Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor.
Oh, Jabbar.
I got I got a bunch of John Havlicek.
Okay.
I got a bunch of names. Plus, I got a bunch of Cincinnati Royals, but I think I'm gonna keep the Oscar Robinson.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep all the Cincinnati Royals. I even ordered a Cincinnati Royals hat. For some reason, I remember that growing up. I thought it was cool to have an NBA team.
Oh, yeah.
Cincinnati Royals. So I got an Royals hat coming. But I didn't realize the one guy I talk about all the time, Jack Twyman. I met him 100 times, and he used to play for the Cincinnati Royals. He's in the NBA Hall of Fame. I didn't even realize it. But he was popular before I just knew he played for the Royals.
Right.
But yeah, I looked up some of his cards last night because I don't have a Jack Twyman card. There is one on there that was like remade in like the 80s or something. I can get it for like $1 or $2. I might get it. But his card where it says Hall of Fame, like back in the 50s, it's like $75. Yeah, for a decent one. So Jack Twyman, Connie Durking, there's a bunch of them that are.
She on Channel 12?
We talked about that. That's his daughter. Cammy? Yeah, Cammy Durkin. So that's going on Friday. That's going on Saturday. Sports Card Show Saturday. But yeah, if you get on there and share that show, we get up to 4,000 views. But I also left this out. Friday night, DJ service will be over at the Junkyard Junkies. That's the new hot rod shop. You ought to check it out, Rick.
Oh.
Between the
Bowling alley?
rink and
Yeah.
the bowling alley.
Right. Over at Courthouse.
Oh,
4
over
to
at
8.
Courthouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 to
Okay.
8.
The old gambling joint.
Okay, I saw a food truck sitting out there the other night when I went by there. I was curious what was going on out
They
there
had
now.
a swap meet going on.
Okay.
They're going to do a swap meet once a month and a cruise in once a month. So I forgot to tell Clinton that, but he was already booked for Friday night, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Was he booked for Friday night?
I think so. You can always ask him.
Yeah, I will. All right. Anybody have anything else? Yeah, I do. Anybody else have anything?
Did we say the word of the day?
That's what he was leading up to.
I did say the word of the day
he
earlier.
did. We're leading up to his thought of the day.
Do you remember the word of the day?
Ambiguous. Was it? What was it?
Uh,
I don't know. What was the word of the day?
What was the word of the day? God, I'm looking right at it. I don't see it. Where'd I put it?
Where did he put his word of the day? Well, Charlie, you better check. Look around. Behind you?
Autonomy. I didn't write word of the day.
No, he just wrote it down. Autonomy.
The quality of being self-governing. There you go. All right. The final thought for today. Little Hootie thought here.
Hootie thoughts.
Hootie had a bunch of thoughts. One I didn't write down was pretty funny. He says there's 2 seasons in life: football season and waiting for football season.
Yeah. Oh, Steph's hating that because they already announced the Eagles were playing the Cowboys to start off the season September 4th. Now, tomorrow night they announced the full schedule.
I heard the Bengals are going to have the Bills at Buffalo the first game. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather play there then instead of December when you got 5 feet of snow on the ground.
Here we go. This is
When's the new stadium for Buffalo going to be ready?
Another year.
Next year and a half still.
Okay, here we go. Hootie thought, you got to love and learn to live. Darius Rucker.
Yep.
You got to love and learn to live. Darius Rucker. Thanks, Karen. Yes, share that one from last Thursday. We got to get Uncle Punky in that pickle costume. I think it'll be. What's funny is he's kind of proud of it. Isn't he? Did you notice that?
He likes his pickles.
He likes
Loud
his
and
pickles.
proud.
I wonder why he likes pickles.
It's the juice from it. The juice from the pickle.
My wife likes pickle juice. She does. She's talking about ordering a gallon of it.
I'm telling you what, that bunch down in North Carolina,
They like pickle juice?
dill pickles. I took them a friggin' jar one time of dill pickles, that big around and that tall. That sucker was gone in like 2 days.
Wow.
Before you can make it home. Huh?
Were those big pickles?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Really?
what Uncle Punky likes. He likes the big
He likes the big pickles. The bigger the better.
The ones with all the little bumps on them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh well.
I was going somewhere, then that just shot it right out of
Yeah,
my
that
head.
just blew it out of the water.
That was in It's like my El Salvador comment earlier.
3 times.
And as the satellite sails.
Yeah, El Salvador comment. And that'd been funny if it'd still been here.
Oh, yeah.
We shouldn't wake up in El Salvador. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, guys, you know, if we made you mad or offended you about anything we said today, good. Join the club. If we didn't get you today, we'll get you tomorrow. But
right.
seriously, a lot of that stuff I said at the beginning about Clinton, folks, don't be throwing stones when you live in a glass house. Don't be doing that. Same way. I am the same way. I don't throw stones. I just have my list. All right. So you can have your
Nobody's
list.
perfect.
No, by far.
No. And he's paying back. He screwed up, but he's paying it back. It's not like some of these jokers that they let out of Washington, D.C. gets pardoned for not paying stuff back. Yeah. I mean, that's what should make you mad. Yeah. Some of these guys, they're going to get away with stealing millions and millions and millions of dollars.
And the other thing is...
And we're not going to do a thing about it.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is that's a good example of how much waste there is in all the money that was spent for nothing.
There's a couple thousand, at least $2,000 or $3,000 spent on his ordeal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, way more than that.
Probably more than that. But, and that's what should make us mad. Just do the damn Zoom meeting, get it over, and go on.
Don't get mad, just say goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we'll be back.